Freestanding emergency center is an emergency center that is physically removed from a hospital setting.
Freestanding emergency rooms brings the emergency room to the patient right in your neighborhood, close to home.
These are owned by physicians that want to provide care. That's why we did it.
Independent freestanding ERs have been around since 2003. License became eligible in 2010. Since that time, it is a rapidly growing industry.
The visionaries and the pioneers in this industry saw the value that we can give patients. By just going out and doing it and then shaping the license later, we were able to deliver that great vision. TAFEC is a great organization that speaks to the needs of patients through the operators and the physicians and the caregivers. What can we do to support these operators to continue driving that mission? For me, that's what embodies TAFEC.
One of the big missions of TAFEC are to work with insurance providers and provide recognition for freestanding. But hopefully TAFEC will also lobby outside of Texas so that we can show what a great job we're doing here.
The mission of TAFEC is to educate the public and the legislature on what a freestanding emergency room actually is and what it is not.
A freestanding emergency room and urgent care are two completely different things.
When you walk into a freestanding emergency center, you get a physician, and that's what they came for. They come to see the physician, and when they don't get that experience, they didn't get their money's worth.
I would venture to say, because of our smaller nature, your care is going to be better because you'll have quicker access and more attentive staff.
If you've ever been to an emergency department, the way you would describe it is frustrating. On a good visit, it's a bad day. So we try to make that entire visit as less painful as possible.
In the freestanding EDs, it's a smaller environment. Generally, everybody works together, and the teamwork is much higher level because of that.
Just by simply walking in the door and seeing someone within 5 minutes, complete different than what you would try to find parking in a regular hospital-based emergency department.
Generally, there's little or no wait time. We operate on lower volumes. We're open 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, but we really are very service-oriented.
We're able to invest more time with our patients one-on-one versus just being a number and coming in and out.
If there is an emergency, it's usually identified faster.
Oftentimes, we have 1 or 2 patients in the building at a single time, and we can really devote our attention to them.
You come to one of the freestanding emergency rooms and you see the same physician, you get the same diagnosis, you get the same treatment, you get the same care, and you get it in less time.
From a physician standpoint, you get to spend time with your patients. You get to sit and explain things. You're not rushed off to the next patient.
The ability to interact more closely with your patient is very satisfying for the physician and the patient.
This is a different way. You can actually sit down and talk to people, and it's just fun now. As an emergency physician, this is an alternative way to practice, and it will extend the longevity of your practice. Is it taking away from other providers? Yeah, no doubt it is. But it was already doing that before. We were losing them to other practices, to other specialties. Now we get to keep them in emergency healthcare.
We have the right to practice medicine, not just in Texas, but in any state out there as an independent freestanding emergency room. Each facility that is up and running in Texas employs probably, at a minimum, 45 to 50 people. So you've created jobs, you've created tax dollars. This is a win-win for the state, it's a win-win for the patients, it's a win-win for the communities. This is a great model that could actually help the country.
Positive legislation is going to happen. Texas being the birthplace of this industry, as an independent provider, it's only going to spread.
We would like to have one voice when it comes to educating one another, educating the community, educating legislators, educating hospitals on what we are.
If we don't promote ourselves and look after the quality of medicine and the legislation that's going to revolve around us as an industry, we need to be represented.
That access to care being there is great for our industry, and I would love to see it continue to grow to other states outside of Texas.
We want this industry to succeed and to continue to be a great opportunity, not just for the patients and the communities, but for the physicians that want to work for themselves.
This needs to grow. I think this is the future of emergency healthcare.
Well, there's lots of ways to get involved. You can come in and work with us in delivering our patient care vision, get involved in the legislation efforts with TAFEC to help support the industry. And you can always go out and start your own center and hang your own shingle.
We want everyone that is out there operating in this business to join TAFEC so that you can benefit from our many years of experience and our hardships that we've overcome, and that we can help you be successful.
I think the best way to get a hold of us is through our website, tafec.org, and all the communications are there. We're all open to talking about the industry. At the end of the day, we want everyone to know how great this is.
I want to make a difference in emergency medicine. It's not just about saving lives, but it's how people are treated while you're saving their life makes a big difference too.